Paul? Yes. Treason. The offense of attempting to overthrow the security of a free state. Yes. Because of your refusal to acknowledge your allegiance to the laws and the Constitution of that state, either by making war against the state or by materially supporting its enemies. Treasonable, treasonous. Now, when you violated the security of the free state known as Washington State, yes, you committed the crime of treason. That Second Amendment right where you said, well, we're so sorry, but you cannot keep and bear arms for 14 years. Yes, because my wife ran into the court on July 8th of 2011 and said I was crazy. Now, it is a Second Amendment violation. Yes, it's definitely a Second Amendment violation to issue a protection order. Right. Where you did not enforce state law of 14 days. Right. You did not attempt service. You issued it for 10 years. Pooch. And now, after 3 years and 10 months of emails, you violated the security of the free state. That's treason. Now, you are overthrowing the government of the state of Washington, yes, to which you owe an allegiance. Oh, And then when I inform you of treason, Sheriff, you did not want me to see that your dog is more important than the allegiance that you owe this state. Yes. Now, for each of the sheriffs that I emailed in each county, yes, deputy sheriffs, under sheriffs, yes, every one of you is liable for materially supporting the enemies of the free state of the state of Washington. Do you understand misprision of treason? Now, the Second Amendment makes it pretty clear, yes, that it is an obligation, yes, to the security of the free state known as State of Washington, yes, that you cannot misprison felony or treason. Now, I know that your thought was, well, we're going to say he's crazy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to say that he was in Sequim, Washington when he wasn't. Yes. We're going to say that he was in Jefferson County when he wasn't. Yes. And then we are going to continue to materially support each other in the police and sheriff's departments. Yes. Because we're going to refuse to have allegiance to the state of Washington. Now, it doesn't take a whole lot of additional work to be known as those that have materially supported the enemies of the United States. And the reason they're an enemy of the United States is that their family, yes, their twin, yes, their Nazi, yes, is more important than their allegiance to the United States of America. Now, Sheriff, your dog has no civil rights. Pooch. However it was manufactured, made, or maybe it came out of your mother's womb, I don't know. The truth of the matter is, you had certain rights as an American citizen. Yes. Before you were a sheriff, you were a citizen of the United States. And then somebody convinced you, yes, this dog is you and you're the dog. And then the dog screwed you and you screwed the dog. Yes. And then you and the dog were inseparable because of the connectivity, yes, of your sexual nerve endings. Now, let's say, yes, that the security of the United States requires, yes, the allegiance of every sheriff of this nation, but you can't do it. See, you always take the money. Yes, the money's easy. You come the money. Now, it is not difficult to prove treason when you issue court orders, yes, where there are no due process rights, yes, there are no civil rights, where there's child abuse and child neglect, yes, where the actual petitioner didn't petition the court, yes, and then where the Superior Court Judge Brent Baisden violated state law, yes, and federal law. Now, every Superior Court judge in the United States has a requirement, yes, that you have sworn allegiance to the United States of America. Now, let's say you falsified my identification. Yes. You sent the court documentation to Mike Van Proyen. What do we not see? We do not see Mike being prosecuted. Now, let's say that I cannot purchase a gun. Yes. Without having a gun permit. Could you get me the driver's license numbers that are used? Yes. For the issuance of every gun permit in every state of the United States. And then how many of them are falsified? Now, let's say I sued you for violating my Second Amendment right, yes, of refusing to enforce my right to have my state issued identification. Yes, he does. As it was originally issued, yes, with the height of 6 feet 2 inches, right, the weight of 255 pounds, my actual name not having a space in it, yes, and my last known address is 2204 McLaughlin Boulevard. Now, I'm going to sue this state, yes, and every state of the United States for refusing to obligate the protections of my right to keep and bear arms, yes, and then refusing to obligate law enforcement to enforce the security of the free state of the United States. Now, for all of you in office that said, well, this is not going to be a problem, it's going to be a problem. Now, high treason, the alto perdito, the sedition, the insurrection. Now, I'm just wanting to make sure that you know, okay? Now, child support. Let's say you issued a child support order. Yes, because you did. Where you said that I was going to pay child support. Yes. But I never got notice of court hearings. Oh, in fact, my family made sure, yes, that I would never get an actual copy of the dissolution of marriage. Now, the security of the free state of Washington, yes, where child support is an obligation as long as you enforce the rights of the respondent. Let's say I sue child support today for violating the Second Amendment of this great nation. Now, it could be, yes, that when you allow any party in any sort of civil lawsuit, yes, to violate the Second Amendment right to keeping the security of the free state, yes, so the militia doesn't need to get called out. Now, for the idiots in the Washington State National Guard, you're going to jail. Why don't you give me the National Guard again of this state? Because it was understood